Success is not as hard as you think. In 1965, a Korean student went to the University of Cambridge in the United Kingdom to study psychology. He often visited the university's coffee and tea rooms to listen to successful people talk. These successful individuals included Nobel Prize winners, influential scholars in various fields, and accomplished entrepreneurs. They were cheerful and treated their achievements as something completely natural. After a while, the student discovered that people back home were being deceived by certain successful figures. Those who had already made it tended to exaggerate the hardships they went through, making the road to success seem impossibly difficult, in order to discourage others who were still striving for their dreams. In other words, they used their own stories of struggle to scare off those who had yet to succeed. As a psychology student, he felt it was essential to research the mindset of successful Koreans. In 1970, he chose "Success is not as hard as you think" as the topic for his graduation thesis, and submitted it to Professor White Bulletin, the pioneer of modern economic psychology. Professor Bulletin was deeply impressed by the paper. He believed it revealed a new and important phenomenon, one that existed not only in the East but across the entire world, yet had never been properly studied. The professor then wrote a letter to an old friend from Cambridge, who at that time happened to be the Prime Minister of South Korea. In the letter, he wrote that he could not say this world-renowned work would directly assist the Prime Minister, but he guaranteed it would make a meaningful contribution to any field in which he was currently engaged. Later, this book truly played a role in boosting South Korea's economy. It inspired countless people, showing them from a new perspective that success does not have to come from endless suffering or sleepless nights. As long as you are genuinely passionate about your work and persevere with patience and faith, you will succeed. For God has already given you time and wisdom to complete your mission beautifully. In the end, that young man himself achieved great success. He became the president of Hyundai Motor Company. Reflection: success is hard, yet very easy. This story reminds us that there are many things in life that can be done, if only we truly wish to do them. If we want to overcome difficulties, we can overcome them. Without iron will, there can be no skill or strategy. And as long as a person can maintain interest and enthusiasm, even in times of hardship, they will eventually realize that everything in life has been arranged perfectly by nature, like water naturally finding its way to the stream. In truth, this is a matter of belief. Things are not difficult because they are inherently hard. They are hard because we believe they are. On one hand, success seems difficult. For example, if you want to drive somewhere and arrive exactly on time, there are countless factors involved. You need a car in good condition, with a full tank, proper registration and tax, a decent appearance, favorable weather, and clear roads with no accidents. You must also have the skills and a valid driver's license. If even one of these elements fails, you won't make it on time. So yes, success requires careful thought, and many things are outside your control. On the other hand, success is actually very easy. If you dare to think, dare to act, pay attention to every small detail, and take one steady step at a time, you will surely reach your goal. However, if you overthink all the possible obstacles and keep connecting them together in your mind, you will never move forward. On this subject, Karl Marx once said a famous line: "There is no royal road to science. Only those who do not fear the steep paths and hard climbs can reach its shining summits." Remember this. Those who climb to the top of the mountain are already people with hope. Those who never climb have none. Science is like that. Life is the same. If this story inspired you, please subscribe to our channel, Mindful Tales, for more timeless stories that open your mind and soothe your soul.